How's it going there, peeps? Huh. Yeah, we're doing another one of these. Yeah, Paul is being Paul again, and this time he's saying that apparently the Russians are begging for troops as he reacts to what he calls Russian propaganda, which in reality is just the attempt at Russian army recruitment. So
let's start with Russia, who's notorious for having some really bad personnel problems inside their military. Their recruitment is not going great. And while they...
Stop you right there. Hey, Paul. Not to cut you a little short here, because I know you get to it a little later, but pot, meet kettle.
Love to institute a draft. Even old Vladdy Daddy knows that the Russian public will tolerate a lot, but they won't tolerate a general draft. So let's see how they're trying to convince people
Gen Z.
to join the NBA, the next Bakhmut assault.
Wow.
So this is a commercial from Russian television. So I wish they would translate some of these words, but you could see this guy's a security guard, but he's obviously dressed up as a...
Paul, why are they going to translate a Russian ad playing in Russian TV into English?
The irony is, of course, that, one, I don't think he's wearing standard Russian camouflage. Do they not have their own camo pattern? Oh, okay, there's the regular camo pattern. They're trying to get personal trainers to be like, yes, join the military. Oh, and a cab driver. Okay, wow. Okay. Also, obviously, this is like propaganda footage, but look, you can see there's no mags in any of the pouches. Oh, God. The level of be a real man. Be a real man. And don't get it twisted, like...
I mean, what's honestly wrong with that? Let's be real. This is the military. This is the fucking army. They are specifically being trained to fucking kill people, dude. I mean, even in the Soldier's Creed, it states, I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of America and the United States in close combat. Like, it's literally in our fucking creed, dude.
Being in the military is... I view it, and I think a lot of people who've been in the military view that experience as being absolutely formative in transitioning from being a child to an adult. And
somewhat true.
The difference, though, is even at the height of the war in Afghanistan, you should understand that the worst part of those wars, the number one risk that would kill a soldier was a vehicle accident.
Full fucking stop. No. Paul, that is literally just a flat out fucking lie. Alright? That is a lie. Stop fooling yourself.
Throughout that war, they continued to be the most dangerous thing a soldier can do is drive around in their regular Toyota Corolla outside a base.
Outside here in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan. Now, I think I know what he's talking about here. I get it. He just doesn't understand how to actually formulate a sentence, because this is actually a little fucking hook that recruiters in the Army at the time would use on guys back in the day. is technically, if we go by statistics, you're more likely to get killed in a car accident than you are an IED strike or killed in action in the front lines of Iraq or Afghanistan, which, yeah, that actually was a true statistic. But he is specifically talking about people in the military deployed to Afghanistan, or at least that's how he's making it sound right now. All right. Now, whether he misspoke or whatnot, that's completely irrelevant at this point, because he's still making it sound like, your biggest risk in Afghanistan isn't the fucking EFP that Mujahideen has put behind a fucking concrete column in order to fuck up your convoy. No, it's a fucking car wreck. Get fucking real, guy.
Now, they're soldiers. They were disproportionately, it was actually motorcycle accidents that would kill or injure soldiers.
Oh, now it's motorcycle accidents. I mean, again, true statement, but no one's riding a goddamn motorcycle outside the fucking wire in Afghanistan unless you're fucking Delta Force or some shit, dude. This isn't fucking Task Force Sabre in fucking Tora Bora, working with the Northern Alliance here. That fucking phase of the war ended like 6 months after we fucking got there.
But the point is that when you have a military, it's the reason recruitment works is because there's an exchange, right? Like the military is, hey, you should serve your country, but in exchange, your country understands that like you are your nation's son or daughter. And so that's why I knew that when I stepped out of those MRAPs in Afghanistan, when I was on patrol, that the full weight of the U.S. government would look out for me.
Some of the most dangerous words you will ever hear in your life are, hello, I'm from the government, I'm here to help.
God forbid, hit an IED, that I had a trained medic with me, I had a Black Hawk at JBAD who would fly out to pick me up. I had a surgeon in Kabul who would patch me up. There were a C-130 would fly me to Germany. And if I needed rehab beyond that, I would get flown back to Walter Reed outside of D.C., one of the premier hospitals.
Full stop again. Buddy, that ain't the fucking government helping you out. That's your trained medic making sure you don't bleed out. That's your driver knowing the Kazovac route to get you to where you need to go. That is your radio operator understanding the 9-line format of a 9-line medevac request. That is the helicopter pilot knowing how to pilot the helicopter, etc. fucking etc. That has nothing to do with the U.S. government. Joe fucking Biden did not train those fucking people. It was fucking people like me, NCOs, former enlisted men like myself that trained those fucking people to do what they fucking did, and sometimes we even had to take part in the shit ourselves. It has nothing to do with the U.S. government. It has everything to do with the people around you. Get real, dude.
In the country. So that is the agreement, right? And I had the best technology that the government could afford to protect me in the form of MRAPs and IOTVs. And I think there's a consensus in Russia that agreement isn't in place anymore. That these soldiers are getting poor gear, they are being treated very badly, that their government doesn't have an interest in their livelihood. Even when I was in, the government by and large honored their contracts that soldiers signed. Not true in the Russian military. And this is a problem that all authoritarians run into, but certainly I think these guys, Russia is running into now. The walking out from the smoke just always kills me. Join the Russian armed forces. We'll give you money. Oh, cool. These are some...
We'll give you money. Hey, buddy. You do understand that, like, I believe it was last year I saw the fucking ad at my little minor league baseball team that I love to fucking go to, where the United States Army literally had a recruitment ad out in center field for a $50,000 sign-on bonus just for your bog standard 11 Bravo infantryman. Alright, we'll give you money. Like, you're fucking sitting here acting like we don't do the same shit. We have recruiters actively hunting down kids on fucking high school campuses and college campuses. Not saying that's a bad thing at all, but you're sitting here literally trying to fucking make fun of the Russians for the same kind of shit we do here on U.S. soil. Once again, I've said it before, I'll continue to say it, get fucking real, dude.
Viral footage. This is like a pamphlet, and this is, yeah, look at these guys. Oh, interesting. They have like recruitment centers, just like we have, except they brought a live weapon. That's a bad idea. And also,
I mean, the Marines, they always bring a goddamn pull-up bar, so, like, what's the fucking deal? I mean, again, this is the fucking Army. This is part of why people join the fucking Army. Part of why I joined the Army when I did was because I knew I was going to be doing something not a whole lot of people get to do. Alright? That was part of the allure to me. Alright? Yeah, the service to the country was also another big part of it too. But, I mean, you show them the cool stuff. Alright? You show them the combat videos. You show them doing the cool guy stuff. You don't show them, you know, your fucking 42 Alpha fucking up your ERB for the upteenth fucking time when you go to battalion. Nah, you show them the cool guy stuff. You show them Delta Force guys kicking indoors. You show them fucking sappers blowing shit up. You show them fucking Ranger battalions taking fucking airfields. That's what you fucking show them. That gets them fucking excited. That gets them hyped up. Hey, guess what? You're going to be rappelling down walls in basic fucking training. Alright? Like, dude, who rappels down a fucking wall? Like, for real. And you learn how to do that. It's a part of the confidence building process in basic training to get you down that wall.
Look at these total specimens. Sorry. Okay, if you've been in the military, the U.S. military, you know that wearing your hat like this will get it slapped off your head.
I also know in the U.S. military that for some reason, dick bean officers like yourself seem to get uppity when I have my hands in my pockets too, for some fucking reason. Even if it is fucking 20 fucking degrees outside in Fort Drum. Nope, can't have your fucking hands in your pockets, can ya?
Like this look, this is not a look you want when you're a soldier. Wear your headgear properly, my guy. Who's he gonna recruit? This old dude. Look, this guy is way too old.
Minimum recruitment age in the United States Army is 40. Just throwing that out there, and I believe they're going to up it to 45 here soon.
Serve in any military except for Russia's. The only English sounding word is contract. I'm like, contract. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's because you don't know any
I
Russian.
think they just flagged that woman. Flagging is when you accidentally point the barrel of a weapon at someone who you don't want to engage with that weapon. It's a huge safety violation. And again, it just continues to say that this is like amateur hour.
Just this guy, oh no, they flagged him. Like, dude, it's empty. I'm pretty sure they didn't bring fucking ammo. Is it a violation? Yeah, but it's not really that big of a fucking deal when you're talking with people, getting them familiar with the type of weapons that they may be using if they do end up joining the fucking military. Alright? Get them familiar with the equipment that they're going to be using before they get in. There's nothing fucking wrong with that.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
I'm showing them how it fucking works, guy.
Oh, you see, I said that. Oh, they're not going to recruit that guy. Literally, he looks like he's already been recruited. Oh my god, the dad's just absolutely not. Wait, do they have an attractive woman trying to sell this thing? Oh, maybe. I think they have an attractive woman trying to spin this.
They have an attractive woman. An attractive woman. Oh my god, look at the attractive woman. Buddy. You really haven't been searching around the internet, have you? Because there's a fucking literal psyop going around TikTok right now. Supposedly, anyway. But, yeah, just look up the psyop recruitment girl, and, you'll fucking see her. I mean, again, we're not nearly as different as you seem to think we are, Paul. I mean, I'll at least give this woman credit. At least she shows up to the fucking recruitment ads as compared to Psyop Girl just does shitty ass fucking TikTok videos trying to get these fucking kids who've just spent their entire lives in their basement with brittle bone disease, trying to get them to join up. Huh. Fucking get real, dude.
Dude, even the U.S. military hasn't stooped that low, and we're in a recruitment crisis.
Oh, let me back that up.
I think they have an attractive woman trying to spin this. Dude, even the U.S. military hasn't stooped that low, and we're in a recruiting crisis.
Oh, man. Dude, yay. Future me. Make sure to put the psyop girl, cut her in right at this fucking point right now. Cut that bitch in right in here. Hell, throw in the fucking Ukrainian ones too for shits and giggles.
We as a species have learned anything from the internet, it's that men will simp over any tomboy around the globe. Even if that tomboy is overseas fighting in Iraq? Yeah. Apparently 4chan and TikTok are simping over the US military, specifically this Army e-girl named Haley, posting thirst traps in a Hummer, wearing all camo and a tactical helmet while emphasizing her freckles and big eyes. This girl is pulling all of the strings that attract an army of internet admirers. However, while the deeper internet was becoming familiar with her, they also became skeptical of her. Basically, 4chan is now calling her a fed, as in she's a government psyop designed to draft horny posters into the community.
Двуголову птичку.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have an attractive woman and then her, like, handler here. Listen, this is not a great vibe when you have a young, attractive woman soliciting people on the street and then you have an old man standing watchfully nearby. Did no one at the Kremlin think that, hey, this vibe just isn't a great look? The answer is no, because the Kremlin...
This vibe just isn't a great look. How do you do, fellow children? Yo, I'm totally in with the fucking internet culture because this vibe just ain't covering it, Like, and then he goes on to admit that, yeah, the U.S. is also in a recruiting crisis, which we are. And he's also continually tried to perpetuate the ongoing hostilities of the Ukrainians against the Russians as well. So, I mean... He's already been in, so I know he won't get drafted, same as me. So, I mean, it must be nice to fucking cheer for a war that you know that you're not going to get dragged into.
Propaganda is, like, chronically clueless.
Dude.
Oh, and they have a bunch of guys in gear. Okay. I've literally never seen a Russian soldier in the last 6 months in any video that has that level of gear.
That's a flat-out lie. Again.
Look, they have a collapsible stock on the AKs. Okay, guys, we all know this is not how this works. Oh, but I want to point out, look, this is a key part of their propaganda effort. Look here. You see this? This is a World War II era Soviet soldier. This is, of course, a modern Russian soldier. And the Kremlin has been trying incredibly to link in the minds of the public the importance of the Second World War and this current war. They're trying to bind those up as tight in the public's mind as they possibly can.
I'm going to tell you right now, anyone who's ever been to Fort Leonard Wood, and I'm sure it's like this on other Army posts here too, but just for me specifically, anyone who's been to Fort Leonard Wood, you know that if as soon as you go in the Engineer Museum, like the first thing you see is that big ass old World War II poster of engineers with the guy with the hammer on his shoulder and the M1 Grand. Engineers, we clear the way. Again, Paul, we do the same shit. All right. I mean, hell, your fucking MP ass logo is two fucking flintlock pistols crossed. All right. I mean, I don't exactly know what that's supposed to hail back to. I'm sure it has some meaning to it. Same as the Engineer Castle. You know, same as the fucking cross rifles of the fucking infantry and their blue cord. I mean, it all has its own fucking meaning, dude. And you're sitting here trying to fucking bullshit your way out of this, trying to say it's fucking propaganda, when we literally do the same fucking thing. At my fucking graduation, we had guys dressed up in fucking Revolutionary Continental Army blues all the way up to fucking ACUs at the fucking time. All right, and everything in between. All right. So again, don't go fucking, it's just not a good look. Like, dude, we do the same shit. All right. Oh, and just to add more onto there, if you don't seem to think that we don't, look at some of the fucking Marine commercials that we've had, in the past few fucking years. And they're good fucking recruiting ads. Don't get that twisted. They're some of the best ones. Definitely better than the Army, who's had to fucking just overdose on member berries and drag out be all you can fucking be after what their fucking last recruitment shit was. Whatever the fuck. Good God.
Oh man, some guy posed with his sons. I'd be like, do not take my picture.
Why not? I see that with our guys all the fucking time. Don't take my picture. That's not something to be proud
buddy.
of. Oh, he really rips on these.
Okay, listen. Your wedding photos with them? You're going to take your wedding photos with two people cosplaying a soldier? Oh, man.
I'm pretty sure those are active soldiers.
If this dude already served, if he served out his contract or something and he was just great, now I'm back, I'm going to get married, but let me take a photo with my boys. I think this will be nice. I would respect that.
You notice how, if he serves out his contract, then it's fine, but if he's actively in, somehow it's fucking not. I mean, in the U.S. Army, we don't really do it too much. I mean, people, they tend to do their own wedding ceremonies, but you can actually opt to have a military ceremony at no cost to you in the United States Army. We'll bring out honor guards for you, and the bride and groom at the end, they cross under the sabers that we, helping them out with it, and they go on, everyone cheers, we throw the rice, all that bullshit. It's set up by the chaplain. It's a really fucking neat thing too. The commander shows up, brings the bride, a bouquet of flowers. It's cool. It's one of those unique things that in the US Army, we have no fucking culture anymore, and no one fucking does it anymore. Everyone opts to do their own wedding ceremonies, and that's fine. I've got nothing against that, but it's been the longest fucking time since I've ever seen anyone do an actual military wedding in the United States. So, I mean, I guess it's okay for, us to do it, but it's not okay for the fucking Russians to do it, even though, it's not like they're people too or anything, right, Paul? Don't fucking humanize these people or anything. Get fucking real.
Oh, look at this, though. This is not the Russian Ministry of Defense. This is Wagner2022.ru. Okay, so this is probably a little older. But still, look at this. He's got the red eye, the Terminator eye.
Dun, 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 dun.
Damn, dude. Okay. Also, there's something weird about the proportion here. Look at these mags. This magazine pouch is not in line with his head. It's at his shoulder. This just...
Yeah, there's not a whole lot there. He just bitches about this fucking Klukna Wagner ad. And Paul, my guy, like, you've gone this whole fucking video pissing, moaning, just nitpicking every little fucking thing about the Russian military and their recruitment and how they do things. Tell me, Paul, how well did the replenisher fucking get people in fucking boots here in the United States? All right. How did fucking, I have 2 fucking moms work out here in the United fucking States as far as putting people in? All right. I mean, I'm not saying that the Russians are overall the good guys and all of this and shit. I mean, they're just as capable of atrocities as anyone else in this war. Same as fucking Ukraine, right? But you're sitting here just completely not understanding what's going on here. Like, the just lack of hindsight to me of this man it's astonishing. It's really almost kind of in a way like part of me almost wants to call it like a social experiment of his own just to see like what he can rile up. But I mean, you can see back there he's got a fucking degree from Johns Hopkins University. So yeah, I don't think he's really that critical of a thinker right there, getting a piece of paper that says something about nothing from that place. I mean, it might as well just say University of Phoenix on it at that point. But, I mean, hey, good enough for the fucking Army to say, hey, you're qualified to lead men into combat, right? But, just again, the lack of hindsight, the lack of self-reflection, the lack of just really everything here with it. He's just continually just going on, just mercilessly just finding anything and everything to bitch about. And something in the Army, especially when you start getting into leadership positions, and he should know this too, say, with how much he says he was a leader, I'm an officer, a leader of men. Sure you are, bud, sure. But, soldiers are gonna bitch, alright? It's when they stop bitching is when you need to fucking worry. Alright, and I understand it. And this guy, he's just fucking bitching needlessly, though. Alright, now whether he's just fucking really doing this for money, or what have you, or if he's just doing this to blatantly lie, I don't fucking know. I really think he's just doing this for money because, he always advertises his combat vet news thing, which, oh wow, look at that, gotta fucking have a $5 minimum to get access to a fucking Discord. Really fucking want that guy. Just everything about him. Like right now, if this is the bog standard for the officer corps in the United States military right now, then, it's really no fucking wonder why the Army and the military right now is in the position it's in. I mean, you have General Mark Milley and Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin doing fucking press conferences today, literally saying that we're going to stand with the Ukrainians for as long as it takes, as there are videos starting to circulate of the Ukrainians that made their incursions into fucking Belgorod using legitimate fucking flechette artillery rounds. They're just going around finding flechettes scattered all over the fucking place in these fucking towns. And we're fucking standing by these atrocities? Like, dude, nah, that ain't it, Chief. This ain't it, Chief. Paul, this ain't it, man. Like, you seriously need to pull your head out of your fucking ass at this point and actually look at this fucking conflict objectively, dude. Because you're not doing anyone a service. You're just fucking sitting here nitpicking at bullshit from the Russian side because, oh, my Russia fucking bad. Alright, look, the Cold War was a long fucking time ago, dude. If you want to keep those fucking hostilities up, there's a fucking place called North Korea that you can fucking do that at. Alright, I've fucking been there. Alright, you can go look at the fucking North Koreans. They'll fucking stare back at you at the fucking DMZ. You can do your little fucking patrols up and down the fucking wall at the fucking 38th parallel. You can get your little fucking pot shots taken at you by the North Korean snipers on the other side of the fucking wall who never fucking hit you. That just send you rounds to let you know that they're fucking there. And do all that fucking shit, man. Do all that shit. Get the shitty fucking t-shirt if you really want to continue this fucking Cold War era fucking bullshit. Alright, this is the 21st goddamn century, and we're different fucking people from fucking back then, alright? I mean, I keep being told I gotta fucking move on with the fucking times. But, apparently old fucking Polly boy here is fucking refusing to move past the Cold War, because in his head, the fucking Folda Gap still exists. Sorry about that long rant there, but, no, it's really fucking irks me a lot. So, yeah, just let me know. Leave your comments and whatnot in the under thingy below, man. And, yeah, we'll be doing another one on you here soon, Paulie. Don't you worry.